spirituality. My name's remains Efe West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very important item, or something that is invaluable that you can use to enhance your spiritual life, and something that we use regularly in the practice of African spirituality. And it is this device or this material that you see here today. This very thing that you see here is what we call a Palm Rasta. Okay, this is what they call Palm Rasta. We get it from the palm tree. If you are familiar with the palm tree, the Hoya palm tree, the one they call Banga in West Africa, from Banga tree. That thing where they grow like dada for the tree body, now with this. Okay, people call it Palm Rasta, or you can call it Banga Dada, any name you want to call them. It's very popular, but people don't know the value. What you see here is a very powerful and effective smogging device. We use this for smogging, just like the way you would use sage. A lot of people are familiar with sage in America. This is another form of sage. We use this one in West Africa, i.e. Nigeria, i.e. Ghana, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, the whole of West Africa. This is one of our traditional sage. Okay, what it does is that it chases away negative energy. We use it for purification, sanctification, and to chase away evil forces, witches and wizards. Okay, it's very good. It's something that is available in every country. Anywhere there is palm tree, you're going to find it there. It is not expensive, cheap. You can go to the forest, go to the bush, just gather it. You will see it hanging on the tree. Most times it just falls. People don't use it to do anything, but we that know it, we use it. It burns very well. Okay, what it does is that it chases away negative energy. Okay, chases away negative energy, and you're gonna get this stuff. It will help you to solve many problems. We use it when we want to do like a party, a festival, occasion. You're gonna get this stuff, and you will set a fire beside the corner of the party. Then you will light it, you burn it. It's as simple as that. Well, once it start burning, the smoke comes out, and the smoke will chase away all the witches and wizards from the place. Any kind of negative energy that is around there is going to purify it, and you will be free to do whatever you want to do. Your occasion is going to be very successful. If there is anybody that is planning evil against the gathering, it will affect them, it will destroy them, it will spoil their plan. Okay, then they will run away. They cannot be able to function anymore in that place. Okay, so it is a very powerful smoke. The good thing about this is that it's not expensive. You can easily get it in any part of the world, especially if you're living in America, Latin America, UK. You can get this palm tree. You can go to the palm place and just gather it. People throw them away. You gather it, and when you want to do your occasion, you burn it, or you can burn it inside your home. You can people burn one at a time. You can burn one at a time. Maybe you want to use a candle. You can just take one and just burn it with the candle flame and allow the smoke to purify your house. People use it like that. Okay, then if you want to do a big party, you're going to get a big one like this, and you're going to just burn it, and it will purify the place. So it's a very powerful stuff. Don't joke with it, don't play with it. And we use it to clean smoke. Then if you have these people that are evil-minded people, witches and wizards that where they fly for afternoon, those people that they use their evil powers to do things, it will block their vision. So what it does is that it blocks their vision. They cannot see, they cannot function. So when you light this, most of the time they will run away. The winches them that pretends to be these Christian winches, or the winches that pretends to be Christians, many of them, once you start burning this thing, they will just run away. They will say smoke, they enter their eye. Smoke, they enter their eye. The eye is their spiritual eye that the smoke is entering. So they will run to the back, or they will run. I've seen this thing in action. Winches, especially Nigerian winches, they can't stand this stuff. Okay, and we have very wicked winches in Nigeria. Once you start burning this, you're going to see them at the back of the occasion. They will run far from it. They don't want this thing to destroy their power, to blind their eyes. So once you start burning this one, if you want to make it more effective, you're going to mix it with this. You burn it together with pecasem, or you're going to get them dried tobacco leaves. They sell those ones in the market. You can go to the market to buy the dried tobacco leaf. I used to have them here. You can buy the brown one, or you buy the brown one or the black one. Mix it together with this stuff. You have killed them. If you mix this with dry tobacco leaf, or you mix it with this precasem, you will chase them. They will just run. They will not even come to your occasion. All the bad people, all the witches and wizards, the evil-minded people, they're going to run away from your party, and you're going to have a very good party with peace of mind, happiness, and everything you want will go exactly according to plan. Okay, so it's a very powerful device, and it's very good. It's 100% natural. You just get it from the tree. Okay, go to the jungle, go to the palm forest or plantation, then gather it. Then you start using it to do your staging experiment. You don't need to spend money to buy this one. Okay, it's very, very powerful stuff. Okay, use it for cleaning, purification of your party or occasion, or your house. Okay, so you can get it and try it. Tell me this is how it is. Okay, they call it Palm Rasta or Banga Dada, or just the names. It's just there. Very good stuff, effective stuff. It's going to solve a lot of problems for you, a lot of spiritual problems, or anywhere there is a negative energy. Maybe you're living in a house, or things is not working well for you, or you can burn it at the house, or there's always problem in your house, fighting, quarreling. Somebody is there causing problems. You need to burn this to purify the place, to chase away that negative energy. Then if you have a shop, a business, you're not moving, customers is not coming, or the place is not so good, you burn some of them in the office, or burn it at your shop to cleanse away any negative energy. It's as simple as that. Okay, you can't go wrong with this one. You just can't go wrong with it. Okay, don't say that I can't get it, it's too expensive, or it's not going to work, or does not do. This one is 100% effective, and it is easy to get. Okay, so you cannot go wrong with this stuff. Okay, this one will help you, will solve many problems, will clear the hair, and it will bring peace and unity, prosperity. Will bring up on your place. Where there is peace, there can be progress. I will not be so they talking. Okay, so you need this Palm Rasta. Go and get it and start using it, especially people in America. You can get this one very easily. Okay, you don't need to order this one. Okay, if you live in the Trinidad, Tobago, those Caribbean islands, this one you get it there. Grenada, they call them again. St. Kitts, people that are living there. This one is a powerful secret stuff you can be using for smuggling. Okay, powerful secret stuff. People living in all those places, you have access to this. You living in the Bermuda, all those countries, and I get this one for there. I know so I get them. So you can be using this for your smuggling over there. It's very, very good and easily accessible. It will help you solve many problems. Then try to mix it with this one. If you don't have this one, Get dry tobacco leaves. Mix this one and dry tobacco leaves. You have completed the work. Okay, it's going to help you do a lot of great stuff. Okay, so this is what I want to say today on this video. I just want to show you guys and talk about this very powerful stuff. Okay, so questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, endeavor to hit the all notification sign on the channel. Enable all notifications so that when I post videos, I post articles, you will be the first to get it. Okay, then if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it on this channel. I have a 6 months program where I teach African spirituality from the history to the science to the metaphysics. I talk about a lot of stuff like this and other deep secret stuff that will enhance your capability and understanding of African science and their metaphysical innovations. Those things people like to call spell. You will have a deeper understanding about how all these kind of things work. Okay, so you can register for my program. It's a 6 months program. You have the beginner, intermediate, advanced. You will learn a lot of things there. Okay, then if you like reading, I've written some books so far. 3 books to be precise. This one is on quantum physics. Quantum physics is the study of the invisible particles, miniature and invisible particles of nature, minutest particles of nature, things you can't see with the naked eye. Okay, so you can get this one. This book covers many topics. I talk about time travel and space travel and the origin of quantum physics from African spirituality. I talked about negative space, negative energy, how all this ties to the evil forest and how you can use this in life. I talk about the wormhole, the black hole, dark matter consciousness, dark matter, the compounds, the elements. I covered many deep topics, including the origin of Christian religion and a lot more. So this book will open your eyes to a lot of things that is going on in the world today. It will bring you up to date with the importance, the benefits, the applications of African spirituality and what it really entails, which is African science. There is nothing evil or demonic about this subject. The enemies of Africa that came, people that came to colonize us, in order for them to totally subjugate us, they have to demonize and condemn every aspect of our life, which include and is not limited to our culture, our tradition, our language, our names, and most especially our spirituality, which is the core essence of the African people that connects African people to their own divinity. So they need to corrupt, they need to pollute our spirituality, our spiritual science, to say it's evil, it is demonic, in fact, it is devilish, so that African people can be totally stripped of whatever makes them African, and especially that divine core. They need to cut it. So they have to spread these lies. So many African people see African spirituality as evil, as their worst enemy. And this the same white people, the colonizers, are the people that are still oppressing and stealing and doing all the evil things in the world today. We see them on the news, bombing other people's country, stealing other people's land, committing genocide on a daily basis, lying for money tonight, and yet they are the people of God. So you see this, the aim of destroying African spirituality is to cut Africans from their true knowledge, so that African people will be powerless, will be caricatures, so that they can continue controlling us for all eternity. So as an African person, you need to study your spirituality. You need to come back to your source. You need to find the truth about who you really are. This so-called African spiritual, what is it? What does it really contain? They say it's evil, it's evil. Let me see the evil. Open your eyes, study it, They make sure that they don't teach this in our school. They don't even mention it. Their religion totally condemns it. Their religion is designed to enslave us, to make us inadequate, to make us slaves, to be paying their gods, to be working for them to destroy ourselves. This is the essence of Christianity and Islam in Nigeria, in the whole world, in Africa, to spread, to spiritually enslave people, mentally enslave people to their will of the Western or psychopathic deities. So, for you to break out of this mental and spiritual bondage, you need access to your true spiritual knowledge to assess once again your divinity. So, this book explains the origin of African spirituality and what it really is, which is African science. Okay, all this original science, the science they call chemistry, physics, or biology, we trace all these things to Africa. It didn't start in Europe. When you study European educational system, they will tell you their civilization started in Greeks. In Greek, which is a very big lie. When you go into Greek, all the Greek philosophers came to study in Africa. So, who were teaching the Greek philosophers in Africa and what were they learning in Africa? This is where they cut Africa off from their educational system, calling it the Dark Continent. But when you study further, you will find out that Africa was the real original cradle of civilization, and everything started from here. Language, mathematics, philosophy, science, chemistry, geometry, biology, everything that you need to know about life, the early inventions, everything about civilization started here in Africa. So we are the real originators and pioneers of knowledge, not people in Europe. People in Europe, especially the Greek, they were learners, and many of them were thieves. They were not good people. They have a negative energy in them, bad spirits. They like to steal and covet, to rename things, to come to light that they discover something that is already in existence. They are obsessed with stealing people's stuff, stealing people's culture, stealing people's artifacts, stealing people's knowledge, stealing people's wisdom, and claiming it as their own. This is their obsession, and they are still doing it today. It is their characteristics, their genotype. That to the thief they waka, and the lie they waka, the shit they waka. All these kind of things, we consider them abominations in Africa. So as an African person, you must know your African spirituality. So I wrote this book to expose the lies, the deceits of these our so-called Western partners, colonizers, and whatever they call themselves, heroes. Now today they are positioning themselves as heroes of civilization, the most wisest people in the world, or something. And all they do is to steal and to lie. So as an African person, you need to know book. Their educational system is designed to make you a non-entity, to make you not to know anything about yourself. When you go to school, from primary school, secondary to university, you will not know anything about African history. You will not know anything about African spirituality. You go to their church will keep hammering that is invisible devil somewhere, that they have been fighting for you, that it's not for their prayers, you would have been dead. And all the while they're taking your money, taking your resources and your time, promising you heaven in return for you working for them. All these are scams, evil scams, and in actuality they are vampires and parasites feeding on you. So once you know the truth about what is happening, you will break free from this matrix, this mental and spiritual cage, and you will start living your life based on your own truth. And then you will start seeing prosperity, you will start seeing sense, and you will start making real progress. So I wrote this book to demystify, to reawaken you, to give you a lot of evidence to show you the lies of the Western academic system and their spiritual nonsense they are propagating. And I was able to bring evidence to show you the reason why they did what they did, and why you should take more greater interest into your spiritual development and advancements, and how this will affect your future generation. So this book will help you for those people that are coming to this channel and they're just looking, they're not know their left from their right. This book will help you. It is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of the whole West Africa. So you need this knowledge to tie up all those loose ends, all those questions that the Western world has refused to answer, and your church, religion, Islam, and Christianity refused to answer. I answered all those questions in this book with powerful evidence, powerful evidence beyond reasonable doubt. So that is why I cannot stop talking about this book. I always talk about it in all my videos. So you need to read it. For those people coming in, I see people coming in into African spirituality every day. A lot of them I consider dabblers. They have one leg in church, one leg in African spirituality. Some of them just don't even know where to go. So if you're looking for explanation, this book will help you. Okay, it will solve all those problems. I used to use this analogy for a elder that is standing in between two children that are arguing about the owner of an item. You hear from both sides of them before you make your decision. I will tell these Christian people that always come to attack me that look, all your life you have only known one side of the story. The only side you know is what the Christians tell you, what they tell you in church, why people came to help you, African spirituality is evil, this and that. And only one side of the story they have been telling you. It is now time for you to hear the other side of the story before you make up your mind. Hear the African side of the story. Here we have a lot of evidence. We don't shut people down. We don't tell people to be afraid. You need to listen to both sides of the story. You have been hearing the side of Christianity and Islam, of all the yeah they have been talking about, and always shouting, lying, pointing, accusing fingers. Now, hear your ancestor side of the story and find out what they have to say before you make up your decision. Okay? So this is the age of truth, of revelation, of enlightenment, of liberation. The people that will be left behind in this time are those people that have refused to unlearn all the lies they have been told by Christianity and Islam. So you need this raw knowledge with a lot of evidence so you can connect back to your roots source and start living your life to the fullest, your capacity, your best capacity and ability. Making the changes, being the change that you need to see. This one also contains over 200 spells, walking in the shadow of the gods. I call this book that so that when you start practicing the stuff in this book, it will be opening your eyes. It will give you first-hand practice of how African spirituality really works, how metaphysics really works. When you bring components together, you get results. It will start opening pathways in you, reawakening that hidden knowledge, that hidden talent of resourcefulness, relentlessness, and empowerment, illumination. It will increase your capacity, your capability, and it will bring prosperity, protection, and all the good things you want in life. This book have over 200 spells, okay, or metaphysical formulas that you can use to solve many problems. There are also many remedies, medical remedies for different illnesses. The names of all the plants are there, easy for you to use. Get this knowledge, add it to your library, or keep it in your house. You will need it one day. Okay, it's better you have this book and don't need it, or say you need the book, you don't have it. This knowledge is for all of us. Okay, so you get it, empower yourself. Then this third one, this one helps you to connect to African deities. A lot of African people today walking, and they don't know anything about themselves. They don't know their history. They don't know their spirituality. They think about only speaking African language or eating African food and wearing African clothes is culture. Especially the Urhobo people of Niger Delta. Many Urhobo youths today, they are spiritually dead. They don't know anything about Urhobo spirituality, about African spirituality. They have been brainwashed by their parents to just be living like a wayward child. A child, like fowl will not get head. They live like they cut their head come out. They are so neck deep in Christianity that it is affecting them negatively. A lot of youths don't even know they don't even know their left from their right. Today, they always engage in negative vices, doing things that are detrimental. Their mainstay is drinking of alcohol, promiscuity, and playing gamble, playing this gambling. This is their things that they are doing. watching football like their life depends on it. I don't know how many youths. Is this what you come to do in life? Life is not all about watching Manchester versus of a Arsenal, all those European league nonsense, and things is happening around you. You care nothing about your spirituality. You care nothing about your country, and even your own self. Things not they go well, and you want God to help you, and you want the country to better. Matters that will make you serious. You need to do them. Your innate spiritual abilities. You don't tap into it. This book will help you tap into your spiritual consciousness. It will connect you to an African deity of your choice. In this book, I put so many spirits inside. I try to describe them, their nature, their orientation, what they represent, the intelligence behind these deities, and how to make contact with them. This is the essence for we to evolve into these deities, because we are carrying them in our DNA. And these are deities that are principles of nature that we just cannot ignore. So we have to learn how to live with them. So there's nothing evil about them. We have these principles in many other cultures, and they align. You'll align with them to bring out the best, or in you, or in the world. So if you want to know about an African deity, Whispers of Aminte is there to help you. It will teach you the nature of this deity, their orientation, how to make contact with them, how to summon them, invoke them, or walk with them. It will help you solve so many problems about life. This book is a very deep book, highly concentrated book, and this book will open your eyes, will expand your consciousness, will transform you into that person, your greatest version. Okay, the deities here, our African deities, they are not evil spirits. They are deities of nature, deity of life, rebirth, prosperity, transformation. You need to know them. So as an African person, you need to know what is inside this book before you can call yourself a true African person. If you say you're an African person, you don't know any single thing about any single African deity, then you'll not be real African. You'll be caricature, or what we call Negropine. You have been successfully migrated into a caricature of a European. So the only thing you can aspire to be in life is to be a caricature of somebody from another race. You have no native spirituality. You have no organic connection to your planets. This is the aim of Europeans, to cut you off from your source so that you'll be like a non-entity. If you don't know your roots, a tree without roots does not live. You will die. Okay, a people without knowledge of their history and culture is like a tree without root. You will die of natural deaths. That's why you see Africa still struggling under poverty. A lot of people don't know their roots. They have been cut off. They don't see the importance of building a legacy for the next generation, because they have been made to believe that you only have one life to live. When you die, you go to heaven or hell. So a lot of our politicians, government officials that are Christians, they don't care. They want to do all the nonsense in this life and forget about the rest generation. They don't plan into the future because they have been deceived by this religion. When you see Chinese people today, they plan for their future children. That's why their country is growing. You see Japan plan for their future children. Every African want to go to Japan. Even the so-called Europeans that are deceiving you with their religion, they are planning for their future children. That's why you see their country is well arranged, organized. And every African want to go there, especially the Negropine Africans. They want to go to Europe to wash toilets. People from Nigeria, they see it as a opportunity. Nigeria people now they talk to, so many Nigerians, instead of venerating their ancestors or building their country, they rather go to Europe to go and wash toilet for white people. I'm not sure if their ancestors, we want them to be doing this kind of jobs. For you have been praying to Jesus all your life for deliverance, then Jesus Christ now say your work is to be washing toilets, to be carrying sheets, caregiver. They go wash Oyibo people yansh for abroad. They go wash their body. Not be swear be that. And you call them levels. This is abomination. The God will create us for Africa. He not create us to go the do this kind of suffer for abroad. I need to they talk about all these things. Not be good thing to go abroad, go do undignified jobs. All those people where they hail now people will get low mentality. Some people now for Nigeria, if Manchester not score, they're not the shop. They think that gambling is empowerment. Low mentality people. People trekking Sahara Desert through Libya to go and enter cross Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe because they don't see any value in themselves. They don't see any value in their country. They always see themselves. The only time they see themselves having value is when they attach themselves to the white man, to Europeans, because they love Jesus. This is where self-hate and inferiority complex have gotten us to in the world right now. Okay, a lot of youths now in Nigeria, in Africa, they don't see themselves as having value, that they can be able to have an originality, because they don't lack innate knowledge of self. They don't have spirituality in them. They are empty vessels that anybody can mold into anything. They can sell their mother, their father for 20 pieces or for 20 kobo. They can sell you arts. They can rebel you. They don't have value because they don't know anything. When you connect with your African spirituality, your deities, you will see the power of these deities, and it will give you that self-esteem that you will want to be, you are part of something great, that you will want to protect and create a lasting legacy in this life. So knowing about African deities, venerating African deities, it gives you power. It gives you power of prosperity, of self-sufficiency, of dignity, integrity. So many good things comes with it. Makes you be proud of who you are as an African. A lot of all this, if you cannot study African spirituality, then go and be doing some certain things. You gonna say you big past that level now. Nobody can deceive you to take your glory, to take your star. You're not going to accept many nonsense. You will rather stay where you did, fight for your land, and die fighting, if possible. So knowledge is power. Knowledge and access to your African spirituality is power. Okay? It is power. It will take you everywhere. It will make you stand on your own 2 feet. It will make you, when you see the enemy, you can be able to look them in the eye. You not go fear. Worshipping deities of other people, it makes you subservient to them. You cannot be worshipping the deity of your enemy and expect your enemy to treat you equally. A master and a slave worshipping the same God. One is praying for more dominance, the slave is praying for freedom. Who do you think the God will answer? The God will only answer the person that created him. He will answer the master, not the slave. So this oxymoron of black people complain about racism, discrimination, yet all your life breath is empowering white supremacy. You will never be free until you come back to your African spirituality. You dey pray, say you want your country to better, you go to church, you spray money to pastor, or then you don't even do anything to help the country. You always complaining, and you don't even change yourself. You don't even support any good cause. You are just dead spiritually 24 hours of the day. Nothing can come up that will make a difference. You're still following the status quo. You're not ready to change your life. How will things work for you? How will the ancestors work for you? You need to take the initiative. Increase your knowledge base. Study the things that they say you should not study. Change your mind. Upgrade is not a bad thing to upgrade. Change your mind when you have access to new information. A lot of African youths, I don't know what they are thinking. You say you be Christian, but you look at a country like China. Chinas are not Christians, but you buy everything from China. You that is a Christian, what can you produce by yourself? What original knowledge do you have? What can you contribute to your own advancement? It's not putting yourself to be slave to everybody. You need to start thinking of how to create value in your life. African spirituality will teach you how to create value. Connecting to your divine African ancestors will open all those gateways for you. This is why I wrote this book. Okay? So you need to know get yourself involved with one African deity, at least venerate an African deity. For you to say every deity in Africa is bad, it means you are the bad person. You don't know anything about African deities. That you say all the old juju now, evil things. Now only Jesus Christ good. Then we'll see how Jesus Christ will help you. Jesus Christ don't turn many women to ashawo. Jesus Christ don't turn many boys to Yahoo boys, to wayward people, to ritualists. Jesus Christ don't turn many people to poor people. He don't turn them to people that lie for a living. All these are our daddy GOs, pastors. There are many of them are rapists and criminals, high-level criminals, drug dealers, human trafficking, all the old bad things. They put their hand. Now Jesus Christ walked, now be all these ones. So this is how you know an evil spirit. Any spirit that is evil is a lying spirit. A spirit that is full of lies is an evil spirit. So if you have get friend where they lie too much, just to say that friend get winch. Friend where they lie. I get for some friends, like if I say lie, truth need to do your mouth, I they give you chance. Because you are not a good person. Now evil people, they lie from morning till night. That's why I know this Christianity, they are liars. I have proved in this my book, I proved that the whole Christian religion is a lie in this book. How they plagiarized from ancient Kemet, our spiritual system, how they started slave trade, the whole religion, all of them are liars. So the religion is Jesus Christ is an evil spirit. Muhammad too is an evil spirit. They are all liars. Lies and witchcraft, they go together. When somebody that is lying for a living, truth not in their mouth, that spirit is an evil spirit. So you need to find spirit of truth. Align yourself with spirits of truth. Original, organic spirit of divinity. Spirit where go they tell you truth. They tell you reality. Now those kind of spirit now go help you. Not be the one where they deceive you from morning till night. Okay? So you need to know truth. That's why you need to read this book. Read the 3 books. Better for you. I'm still writing more. I will write more in the future. Okay? Educate yourself, enlighten yourself, realign yourself, open your mind, and then move forward. Things will start to work for you. You will start to understand why life did the way it be. Okay? So I don't talk my own today. I don't say at the least I can do with this. So please, by all means, whatever you are getting, get wisdom. Okay? Now, brain I be Jasmine. So I thank you very much for watching today. Questions and comments are welcome as usual. For those people that want to buy my books, write under any of my videos, comment on any of my videos. My information is always there. You can reach me. Just comment on any video you want to buy a book, you want to see me, blah blah blah. I will respond to you. Okay? Then by all means, get this stuff. It will help you. This one is chase negative energy, they pursue witches and wizards. Those lying spirits, you feel use this one, they pursue them. Anytime you want to do party, you want just burn out for your compound, all of them will start to come, but will pursue all of them, will blind their eyes. This one will help you well. A very powerful stuff it is. Okay? So I thank you for watching. If you want to do your Oracle Tarot divination, you can contact me. I do it on this channel. I charge them $50 for that one. If you want to buy your spiritual items, your meditation beads, your candles, your cowries, your jewelries, necklace, thunderstone, blackstone, native shock, and all those kind of things we use in spirituality. I sell a lot of spiritual items here. You can contact me for all those things, okay? Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.